But then, of course, there was the Breakfast Club and then Pretty in Pink.
Yeah.
And how old were you around then? 16, 17?
I was 15 when I was cast in 16 Candles, and originally he was going to do Breakfast Club locally in Chicago, which is where all these movies kind of take place, in, you know, in the Midwest of the United States. And then, yeah, over July 4th weekend, he picked my picture out of a bunch of headshots that were given to him by a new agency, and my picture was in there, and he put it up on his wall above his writing station and wrote this movie, and then gave it to the studio, and they said, oh, we want to do that first. So when it came time to cast it, he said, oh, I want to meet this girl who I wrote this movie about, basically, and that's sort of how I
And then over
started.
the course of that 3 movies, you did become incredibly famous for kind of a young kid.
Yeah,
You were
yeah.
the Brat Pack.
Yeah.
And there was you and I guess Emilia Estevez and Andrew McCarthy and a few others.
Yeah.
And did you kind of all go wild then?
Well, I don't think we really. I mean, I was younger. I was still in high school, and you know, still living with my parents. You know, Emilio and Andrew and Judd and all those guys. They were all in their 20s. The only ones that were actually teenagers were me and Anthony Michael Hall, who plays Brian in The Breakfast Club and the geek in 16 Candles.